Hello everyone, welcome. This is a daily reading for the 22nd of January for the collective, for my subscribers, for whomever comes across this reading. It's a little bit similar to the Narcissist Exposed I think we got late last week. I'm having very similar energies here. The main message that's come through is my deep dark sea maid finds solutions in unknown places in the darkness. This sort of suggests that you kind of need to delve deep, that there's something secret and hidden here that you probably don't really want to delve into, but it's almost suggesting that you must to get to the core issue here, because in the main I have the garden, the sun and the fox, and this pretty much means that this what is coming to light publicly is a deceptive, manipulative character. So that's why it seems a little bit similar. I am here to show you there are places you must go that you have feared exploring, that you must go deeper, dig down into your own self and explore alternatives in the world. There are many ways to produce energy to create illumination. In the great deep dark underneath are the secrets we have run from. In your own deep darkness, there are secrets for you, and can you bear to look? New discoveries about your own capabilities are happening now. The energy you send and receive becomes known to you. You see the relationship between what you feel, send, and create in your own life. It all becomes clear. Where once it was frightening, now you can see the beauty of this responsibility, a radical truth. You are responsible. So in the main, I sort of feel that you may have an inkling that something is wrong and you kind of don't want to know. But this is suggesting that you're going to have to go there. Now, I am very aware that the narcissist, was that one? I can't remember. I had an emperor, a king of swords, no, I think this was a different one, and a queen of pentacles. Was that one? But I've got my Queen of Pentacles at the base of the deck here in reverse. And when I came onto her, I got one way or another, I'm going to get you. This seems like some sort of, I don't know if she is the detective, she's trying to find out something, she's trying to expose someone, or she's, you know, on a real, you know, vengeance math here. And it's to do with lies that are maybe being told to her. I mean, she could be the liar, you know, fit it to your own story. The Ace of Swords in reverse would suggest that she's maybe been in the dark about something and she's trying to get to the bottom of it, of what these lies have been. So yes, the garden is basically publicity. I did get, I heard it on the radio. So it's a broadcast of some sort. It can be an announcement within your own community, within your own social circle. It's something that comes into the public eye. And I don't get this as happiness, given everything that's around it. This is exposure. This is illuminating what has been hidden. It's shining a light publicly on a deceptive character, my fox here. The fox can sometimes mean work, you know, your 9-to-5 job. This may be some sort of, you know, deception around a workplace. If it does, it most certainly involves money that's probably been taken from a workplace. But I kind of feel this is just, you know, designating the character, and it's a King of Wands I have here. Do also have my Emperor reversed again. This King of Wands directly under the fox here is a destroyer and a bully. Okay, so basically it is some sort of public illumination about a deceptive, manipulative, shrewd character. Yeah. As if I hadn't clarified it down, the fox with the sun, you know, is such a positive card. It may be that someone has, you know, been misunderstood or maligned in some way on the work front, but because I have it with the King of Wands, the destroyer and the bully archetypes, I'm thinking no. This is an actual character. So I have for the garden, the exposure, the publicity, the Emperor in reverse with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Excuse my nails, been washing my car. And on this I got 5 years later on, the world is at your feet and don't you want me? So I think with our Emperor here being in reverse, this is usually a controlling individual. It's someone who has issues with authority, issues with, maybe they have an inferiority complex, they may be very controlling. With his archetypes, he's come through as someone who is a bit of a seducer by romantic delusion, and also, what was the other one? Someone who imposes control, someone who gives false direction and misinformation. Now, the Eight of Wands being in reverse, it usually would suggest non-communication. Specifically in this deck, this is more about a situation that's dragged on for a very long time. It can be cancelled flights or problem with travel. I sort of feel this is something that may have happened overseas. And it may have been quite some time ago, and this is something that's been percolating in this Emperor's mind. It may be something he feels he's gotten away with that happened a very long time ago that is now resurfacing. Did get one night stand, which seemed kind of small given everything else here. This Emperor has been clarified with the Death in reverse, so it's something that he either doesn't... He doesn't sort of either want to change his ways, he doesn't want to, you know, redeem himself, or he doesn't want something to end. He'd like to resurrect something, and it is with regards to the woman here. So there's a female. This could be this Queen of Pentacles in reverse here, maybe the one that's all very much in the dark. But he has been worrying about this. I've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Maybe he hasn't been worrying enough with the Nine of Swords in reverse. Or this might almost be like a culprit who wants to get caught just for the relief of not having to lie about it anymore. But it would suggest that someone is, you know, coming out of their place of maybe being super anxious, insomnia, etc. But no, not with the cross. The cross is enormous burden. This is very sorrowful. This is weighing on this individual. It might be weighing on the female, but that's not how I specifically asked the question. So yeah, it may be something they think they've gotten away with. It may be something that happened a very long time ago, a very far away place, that it's always been on their mind. It's always been an issue. They maybe haven't shared this information, but there is some light being shone upon this regardless. With my Sun card, my illumination, I have the Six of Pentacles and the Karma card. It would seem to have something to do with being financially you know, related, but it may actually just be someone who's juggling two individuals. This literally could be someone who has an entirely other family across the seas and they've been giving to two here. I mean, the karma can be good, it can be bad. It's, you know, I think it's kind of bad because I have got the Two of Pentacles with the Five of Cups here. So with the Six of Pentacles giving to two, I honestly feel that someone's got a family abroad here. I remember having a reading similar to this maybe like, I don't know, 6-7 months ago. And I had another one which was robbing Peter to pay Paula. No, not Peter to pay Paula. Paula to pay Patricia. I can't recall specifically, but it is sort of triggering some memories here. It is juggling either finances or a relationship. It's something that this person didn't want to come to light. It's something they feel pretty sad about now, very regretful about. They may have, when this comes to light, assuming it hasn't already, lost someone in the process. I asked about the Five of Cups and I get my snake. So this is a real problem. This is a real biting energy, very vindictive. In the main, it's incredible jealousy. It does usually depict a female, and I'm conscious that I did get, I'm going to get you. So if a female has been, you know, treated poorly here, I sort of feel she's on the vengeance path. I got black velvet on this as well. I mean, it doesn't have to be a female, in all honesty. which is, I personally think it's a bit of a failing in this Lenormand deck, that it is usually the other woman, or it's a, you know, it's a jealous female who's on the war path, but it doesn't have to be feminine. I've actually got it with, I'm taking it in their negative attributes, my miser card, someone who hoards money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing their wealth, and also a romantic delusionist with the Knight here. So I actually do feel that this is more this masculine's energy. I mean, he might have a female that he has treated badly, either taken money from or literally had another family elsewhere, and she's on the war path now. That's what's possibly been illuminated, and it's something that they would like to make public. So on Foxy here, got some obsidian to cover him up. I've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this is greed, this is money troubles, it's delayed income, and it's causing unhappiness on the home front with the Four of Wands here. The Sun in reverse in this deck, this is about somebody getting a bit of a reality check here, but it's also about someone who doesn't want this to be made public. It's someone who doesn't want to be in the public eye. It's someone, you know, who's in retreat, who's trying to, you know, build their defenses here, do whatever they can to prevent this information coming out. But it is about it is either about their marriage or their home. It's definitely trouble at mill here. So here's my King of Wands, usually a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, usually very dynamic, very attractive, very charming, very capable, and yet his archetypes are a destroyer and a bully. Now, he is in the upright, so, you know, it might be that he's been dealing with a bully. Maybe the bully's trying to expose something that they would rather not be exposed. It's also someone with the destroyer here. It's really hard to see these in positive lights, I'll be honest. This is someone with a real temper. Again, very controlling. I sort of do feel this is my Emperor in reverse. I don't think I've got a number of characters here. I think I have pretty much one masculine and a very pissed off Queen of Pentacles at the base of the deck here, who's now maybe prepared to go look for the answers in the darkness, almost been afraid of what she might find. She's come through as my child orphan. She's feeling abandoned. She's also someone who may be sort of seeking inappropriate surrogate families. But I think in the main, she feels abandoned, she feels mistreated, and she's ultimately, as I say again, she's on the war path to expose this individual, and that's what may be happening. These are daily general readings, you know, they can drift out weeks, they can drift out months, but I am conscious it's similar energy I'm picking up. I don't think I got anything else. No. So I'm going to just give you a little advice card for the 22nd of January. This may not be a reading, let's hope so. But ultimately, take the main message, which is my dark sea mermaid here, and don't be afraid to, you know, have a look what's going on. And you know, it can be painful, but better to know, right? Says an Aquarian. Advice, please, for the 22nd of January for the collective. Please, Spirit, what advice do you have for the 22nd of January? What advice do you have for the 22nd of January? Thank you. Follow the voice of your soul. Yes, so there is guidance here. I do really feel you'd rather avoid this, the truth of the situation. Here we go. There is a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feelings have been drawn in a particular direction, are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. And you are being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. Heed the messages coming directly from your soul. This is more or less saying don't ignore your intuition. I mean, it might even feel outlandish what you're imagining, you know, that you're in the dark about. It might feel just too fantastical, but it's suggesting you don't ignore it. There's something in it. Dig a little bit deeper and get to the bottom of the matter. So, lovelies, that is your reading for the 22nd of January. I hope you have a good one, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye-bye.